today and hope that you've enjoyed our performance. For your information, the pilots will be signing autographs along the fence line near center stage once the aircraft is safely landed and shut down. Back to you, Ricky B.
Brennan and Greg, the Snowbirds, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together so that the ground crew way off to the left can hear how much you appreciate their fine work. Always a thrill having the Snowbirds here. Folks, it's been 20 years since you've enjoyed an air show at this airport. To the volunteers, the hundreds that have put together this great event and taken so much of their time away from families to get it done, to Sarah and the rest of her crew, everybody here, each and every one of them, please could you put your hands together for their fine work in presenting this great non-profit community event. Also, want to thank Calgary Airport Authority. Without their cooperation, this could never happen. Calgary Flying Club, Dwayne Hicks and your fine people, outstanding. Thank you for pulling in the same direction. Calgary Sun got word out. They were a great help. Cavalier Aviation, Cavalier Aviation, Jamie Hefner, thank you. Everbrave, digital advertising have been a great help. Green Drop, Mountain View Helicopters, Paul and Lori Bergeron. A terrific help, and they're doing flights, by the way, and you can talk to them about that. NAV Canada, great cooperation there, and their help, not only the air traffic here, but over at Calgary International, making sure the airspace was kept nice and safe. Perry Aircraft Sales, Kathy and your team, Scott Safety, for their help with emergency services this weekend. Springbank Air Training College have been a terrific help. Sure Copy, Photos with Finesse, Susan, the official photographer, has been a great help. Susan McAvoy, thank you. Tractorland, Wild Rose Brewery, the beer tent is still open, and there's lots of their great beer on hand. Wild Rose Brewery, thank you so much, our official beer sponsor. And Harmony Development, out front of us here, as you can see, things have come to a standstill inside our safety zone and our aerobatic box. They've made sure things were shut down for the weekend, and we thank Harmony Development for their cooperation. And each and every one of you for buying a ticket and supporting this great event. Now, the best ride home is to wait things out just a little bit. If everybody leaves at the same time, traffic's going to be a bit of an issue. They do have a plan for you in the parking lot. They've been looking at things. They learned and changed a few things from yesterday. So when you get back to your car, follow the advice of the marshals. That's your quickest route home, and we will appreciate, and they certainly will in the parking lot, your cooperation and understanding in the matter. There's going to be a wee bit of traffic coming out of here because you come out in great numbers. That's why the static display remains open. The food trucks, beverages and food for you on the way out as well. Please stay with us for a while and enjoy the static displays. Visit the B-17. The Commemorative Air Force up here from Arizona, they're doing flights this week, and you can talk to them about perhaps taking one of their 45-minute excursions, their experiences, to relive that era and fly in the B-17G. Very few of those still flying in the world today, and you can share that experience. Around 4 o'clock, they'll be firing up that great old engine from World War II again. The folks that restore and keep history alive here, the Bomber Command Museum of Canada's Bristol Hercules engine will be demonstrated at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I think the contingent from Yellowknife is leaving. Dano, we should say goodbye.
Goodbye, Yellowknife contingent.
Goodbye, Yellowknife. Dan, I'll see you later.
Next July, up in Yellowknife. I'll be at the Black Knight.
Now, Dan, you're off to Rocky Mountain House next week.
I am, Ricky P. We're heading off to Rocky Mountain House for a little bit of air show entertainment up there. A nice little show, a midweek show. Not that long a drive from here if you really wanted to go up and get a little more snowbird excitement. And then you and I, well, we kind of depart for a while. I'll be looking at the mountains from the other side, off to Boundary Bay for the weekend. Yeah, and I'm heading north to Edmonton, and then we meet again in Fort St. John.
Fort St. John, that's right, because
we lost a bet. Going to be a great show, though. It will. Darlene always has good hospitality up there. And then for Fort St. John, we are going to Quesnel, British Columbia. Quesnel, because we lost another bet. But anyway, Quesnel is also, I'm getting trouble from my wife here. No, Quesnel is a nice town. And then I'm off to Chilliwack, British Columbia. Home of Super Dave Matheson. Yes, and I'm going to Summerside. And then, well, we'll meet up together. Then we go to the other coast. Yes, but I have to drive there, so I'll fly. I'll meet you. And I'll see you there, Dano. On the other coast as we go to Prince Edward Island. Then Toronto, the center of the universe. And then after Toronto, I think we part ways again, Dano. Yeah, I'm heading down to Texas to do a couple of shows down there. And I'm going to Belgium for my first international air show in Europe. Eat the chocolate. I'm going to eat chocolate and drink Belgian beer and watch airplanes fly before I head off to Sacramento, San Francisco, and Point Mugu. A lot of friends in San Francisco, do you not? Down in California. Yes, indeed, Dan. Good place. Not a chance. San Francisco. And you can follow my exploits, our exploits too, because I include Dan whenever I can, including our cross-country journey together to Fort St. John. We do shoot video of our experiences and have a lot of fun doing that and share them on our Facebook pages and at allthingsaero.com, where you can find me at any time. I've got cameras on board most of the aircraft flying here this weekend, so you can get a view of what it looks like from their point of view. And I'll be editing that video tonight and most of the day tomorrow at the airports as I make my way across the country, and uploading the video so that you can enjoy it too at allthingsaero.com. Here come the Snowbirds. Please give them a big wave as they taxi by, and then they'll be joining you after they shut down and have a quick debrief along the fence line. They'll be coming to the fence. They'll come to you. You can't go on the other side of the fence. They'll come to you after they shut down, and they will be happy to talk to you about what they do. Beautiful. Look at this. Could be some selfie time coming up here too, Rick. Say again, now I was shooting some video. Saying it could be selfie time. That's a good point, my friend. Get a selfie here and share that. Hashtag Snowbird. And we'll get to see it. Selfie time! You know, Rick, I got Dilly down here, who was a Snowbird solo.